If you've ever wanted to combine your chats from Kick, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and even TikTok all into one dockable panel directly inside of OBS Studio, while still having the ability to take that chat and display it on your screen for both your viewers as well as for you to see on top of your gameplay, then you're in luck, because in this video I'm going to walk you through step by step on how you're able to do that utilizing Lumia Stream. And so going straight into the video, the very first thing you want to do is head on over to lumiastream.com, and you want to download the Lumia Stream application, which is available for both Windows and macOS users. And once you download the application, you'll be met with this screen right here, in which I recommend that you log in utilizing your Twitch account. And once you authenticated your account, you'll be met with a screen that's going to allow for you to connect to any of your social platforms. So that's going to be Kick, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and even TikTok. You can go ahead and connect to those accounts, and you'll then be brought to this screen right here, which is going to be your Lumia Stream dashboard. Now, if you are brought directly to this dashboard without a way for you to connect to your account, then what you can do is go on the left hand side. You can scroll down to the bottom where it says settings. You're going to go to the section where it says connections, and then you're going to select the option that says add new connection. You will then be met with the screen right here that's going to give you the option to go ahead and connect to all of your platforms. And so what you're going to want to do once you've connected those accounts is you want to head on over to the left hand side. You want to go to the section that says core. You want to select the option that says overlays, and you would then have an option in the middle for you to either add a new overlay, or if you already have some overlays here, you can come on the right hand side. You'll see the option that says add new overlay. You're then going to go ahead and you're going to give this a name. So we're going to name this chat overlay, and you'll then be met with this screen right here. And so what you're going to want to do is come on the top left. You want to select the option that says add layer. You are then going to go over to where it says streaming tools. You're going to select the option that says chat box, and that's it. That's all that you have to do. So if I were to go over to my Twitch account, or let's say to my Kick account, and if I were to start typing into my chat, you are now going to see that my Twitch feed is showing up on screen. And then if I were to head on over to my Kick and I start typing in that chat, you will also see a highlight green. This is for my Kick. So you will see right there that Twitch and Kick are connected because we've connected all of our accounts prior. Now for YouTube as well as TikTok, you have to be live first in order for those to actually show on your screen. So you're not going to be able to type in that automatically. But if you want to go ahead and you want to style this, because this does look a little basic, what you can do is come on the right hand side. You can select the option that says chat box settings. You can then select the option that says manage chat box. In this section here, it shows all the streaming sites that will allow for your chat to show up inside of your chat box. And so what you can do is you can change the theme on how these look. So if you select the option that says change theme, it's going to provide you with 5 themes that you're able to choose. So you can choose whichever one that you want. My personal favorite out of this whole selection is going to be the Lumia glass theme. So I'm going to go ahead and select it. And this is what it's going to look like. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to click save theme. And then if I were to once again go over to my Kick account and I start typing into my chat, you will now see that it looks just like the theme that we had selected. And so we will go over to Twitch and we start typing in there. You will see it now shows up as my Twitch color as well. And so we can go ahead and resize this. Go ahead and put this wherever you like. And the one thing that I do like about Lumia Stream is the fact that you have an option to change the layout of your chat. So instead of it going vertical, you can have it going horizontal just by checking this particular box right here. So if we select it, boom, it's horizontal. And so it's just going to go side to side the more that people type. So we can go ahead, we can change this back. And what you can do once you finish customizing your chat, you can go ahead and select save. You then want to copy the URL and you want to head back over to OBS Studio. And so once you head back into OBS Studio, if you want your chat to display on your screen for your viewers to see, then what you're going to want to do is head on over to the scene as to where you want your chat to go. You then want to head on over to their sources. You want to click on the plus icon. You want to select browser. You're going to name this chat overlay, and you're going to select OK. Inside the URL section, you're going to highlight this, and you're going to paste the URL that you got from Lumia Stream. Personally, I recommend setting this to 1920 by 1080 and then select OK. And so if we start typing now, we're now able to see our chat display on the screen. We can then go ahead and hold Alt, and we can just adjust the box manually, and we can put this wherever we want it. And there we go. So it is now appearing on screen for your viewers to see. Now, if you want to have one dockable panel right here, then what you're going to want to do is you want to go back into Lumia Stream. And then on the left-hand side, you're going to look for an option that says Streaming Tools. And at the very bottom, it says Lumia Link. You want to go ahead and select that. And then on the right-hand side, it provides you with the option that says Dock Chat. You want to go ahead and copy that link. Go back into OBS Studio. You want to go over to Docs. You want to select the option that says Custom Browser Docs. And then you want to go ahead and you want to type the name that you want to give this chat. So you can name it Multichat. You can name it Lumia Chat, whichever name you want to give it. All right, so I already have it right here that says Lumia Chat. And then you're just going to go ahead and you're going to paste the link right here. You're going to select Apply and Close. And then you will see it pop up on your screen. So I already have it technically right here. So you will see it pop up on your screen. So for me, it shows the Kick logo because we typed from Kick earlier. It shows the Twitch logo because we typed from Twitch. And once again, for YouTube, TikTok, or even Facebook, you have to be live for that first. And then you'll see those pop up as messages start coming in. Now, one of the things I like about Lumia Stream is the fact that you can customize the background of this chat. So you can go over to the gear icon right here if that's something you want to do. You can scroll down, and then you will see an option that says background image URL. And so you're basically able to go to like Google, and you can actually copy any wallpaper that you want. I just recommend getting a wallpaper that has like a darker background, so that way it's a little easier to see the chat. But you can get any wallpaper that you choose, and you can put that right here. So for example, really quickly, if I go ahead and open up Google Chrome, if I were to go ahead and go over to Google, and let's say I type in 4K wallpaper, and I were to go ahead and just copy any of these. So for example, let's just go ahead and let's copy. Oh, I like this one right here. Let's go ahead and let's just copy this, and we're going to copy the image URL for it. If I were to paste this right here, you will now see that I now have a new background. So you're able to go ahead and customize this to fit anything that you want, as long as you just have the a darker background, and then you have the blur intensity up around 25. 25 is a really good sweet spot. So that way you still can get the image, but you can also see your chat very clearly. Now, the very last thing, if you want your chat to appear on top of your gameplay, so this is for people that has like one monitor, and so that way you can't like have, you know, OBS up and then the gameplay, but you only have the option just to have your gameplay on one particular monitor and one monitor only. Then what you can do is you can go back into Lumia Stream. You can then go over to overlays, and then on top of the overlay, it says open as HUD. You can go ahead and you can select this. You can then go ahead and choose the screen as to where you want your HUD to display on. So these are both of my monitors. If I were to select, let's say this one right here, because this is the one that we're recording on. If I select this and press done, and then if I were to select open, it says this will open up a HUD window that will act as an overlay on your desktop. So we can go ahead and press OK. And I'm going to leave it on this screen. So I'm not even going to go to OBS. I'm going to leave it on this screen. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go back into Kick. And then I'm just going to start typing. You see it now officially pop up on my screen. So if I were to go over to Twitch, it's going to do the same exact thing. And look at that. It is now appearing on my screen here. So I can close this. I can go ahead and minimize this, and look at that. It's still here. It's on my screen. So if I were to go ahead and just put a game on here, it's automatically going to show on your screen. So that way, if you just have one monitor and one monitor only, you will still be able to see your chat display on top of your game. Now, once you're done with live streaming for Windows users, if you want to go ahead and close the HUD, what you're going to want to do is go to your hidden icons on the lower right-hand corner. You're going to see two icons, and then you're going to look for the one that says Lumia Stream HUD. You're going to right-click on it, and then it will give you the option that says Stop HUD. You can go ahead and click on it, and then you'll see your chat disappear. Now, if you're someone that's on Mac, the only thing you have to do is just look on the top right-hand corner of your screen. You should be able to see the two icons for Lumia Stream. You're just going to go ahead and click on the left-hand one, and then it should provide you with the option to stop the HUD. If you click on the one on the right, then you can just go ahead and close out of Lumia Stream entirely. Either one works just fine, and you'll be good to go. Now, just know that you are going to have to open up Lumia Stream every time that you want to go live, so that way you don't run into any issues with your multi-stream dock or your multi-chat widgets. And so with that being said, that's going to be all for today's video. And so if you made it to the end, or if you found this helpful, make sure you give this a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you guys go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And in case you want more tutorials just like this, make sure you click on this playlist right here. And I'll catch you guys in the comments down below, as well as in the next video.